Yo, what's up? Back at it again. It's your boy, DJ Rebecca.
Hi. We watched a movie. Well, we've already watched this movie.
We did not watch this movie.
Oh.
We watched another movie with the same name and some of the same scenes and the same actors. This was a very, very, very different film than I remember. But to be fair, I don't even really remember the first Justice League film. I remember some of it.
What we watched is Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yes.
It's on HBO.
The 4 hours and 2 minutes.
Yeah. We watched the first hour with our friend. The little mini watch party. And we watched the rest of it. But we'll probably, I don't know, we could try watch it again and again.
Are we going to discuss spoilers in this one?
I guess at the end. But it's kind of tricky because some of it, it's the movie, like it's already been out and a lot of the story is there.
Yeah, I say let's do the spoilers. Let's talk about it.
Okay, well, are we going to go into that right now?
No, not necessarily. Why don't you just tell me what's your initial reaction?
Well, we were watching it and there were a lot of slow-mo scenes.
Yes.
So it's like I can tell that it's a director's cut because it really felt like pieced together kind of weird and like because it's 4 hours long. But it's like the intention might not have been that this movie would have a bunch of like dramatic slow-mo sequences, but this because it's a mishmash cut, they just took all.
Yeah, but I was saying how like there's a lot of times where, well, if we're going into criticizing the film already, I was just saying that there was a lot of times where I was like, I just felt like they're throwing in these slow motion, high tension scenes for no reason. Sometimes it just felt like they just did it just to create more tension, and yeah. So anyway, more on your initial thoughts.
I don't know. It's fine. Yeah. It's all right.
No.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad. It sucks because it's really like I one cannot help but compare to Marvel.
Well, yeah, of course.
And it's like the characters could have been fleshed out so much better, and like the story could have been told in a way that like flowed better, and like because yeah. I don't know. It's like we're just made to believe that like the pacing of other movies doesn't make sense because we have this kind of expectation of something else. I don't know. Yeah. It's weird.
I'm just thinking about like the Deadpool film, and like when Cable said something and he stabbed Deadpool, and Deadpool was like, "Wow, so dark. Are you sure you're not from the DC universe?" Because like the film has a very dark tone, and sometimes I feel like it works against it.
Yeah.
Like there are times when you want to feel like excited and you want to feel like you feel like this should feel more important, but instead it just feels like this dark, heavy tone, and no one's having fun, and nobody's friends with each other. They all are just kind of like, I don't know. Okay, let's start with some of the things that I did like. Well, there's a lot of really cool action sequences.
It got to flesh out other characters more.
Yeah, that's true.
But even though like some of the fleshing out was like meh.
Yeah.
But because of course there's the big push for Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman and Aquaman.
And Flash had like a love interest kind of for a second with the girl. The
I don't know.
I
But
mean, it's just a lot of this stuff was like condensed because Cyborg couldn't have his own movie, Flash couldn't have his own movie, but they filmed some of these scenes as if to give them like a little mini movie within the movie, you know, as to because you get Cyborg's background, you get Flash's back story sort of with his dad and everything like that. Wonder Woman, like, I mean, she's a character that like you she didn't really feel like she had a lot of stake in it because she didn't even realize until the end that Wonder Woman.
Okay.
She didn't even realize until the end that Steppenwolf had killed like attacked the Amazon and killed a lot of them. I don't know why she wouldn't have thought to realize that. Why she wouldn't have gone to go and check on the Amazonians, and maybe if she did, like that would.
They should have sent her an email.
I don't know, but
Sent her a text message.
Is there something in like the first movie that means like she's banished and she can never get contact from the Amazon again? I see. That's what I don't know.
She was just like, you know what, like I'm gonna go out there.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah. So, Batman oddly like yes, of course.
Got it.
Like Batman oddly felt very positive and encouraging.
Yeah,
he felt like the encouraging team leader. Like,
you know what? Yeah, I was getting very Kuya Batman vibes.
Yeah,
very Kuya Batman.
And I understand if they want to play Batman as like an older guy because he is like an older Batman. Like this is the one. Like this is like the Batman who's already had like a long history of crime fighting, but most of the time his scenes were all just let's think positive, guys. Let's
have faith.
Yeah, let's have faith. We're doing great, everybody, we're doing great.
Pastor Batman.
Keep it up, guys. That's just what Batman felt like this whole film, and that's not Batman to me, you know?
Oh.
That's not And I know Batman. I know him personally. That is not Batman to me.
He's silly.
Batman's either a loner or he is the guy who's like helping because it just he has to, you know. At least when I watched like the Justice League cartoon, that's what Batman always was, because Superman was always the leader. If anything, I think Wonder Woman should have been more like the leadership role, but I guess because Batman is the one with all the access to all the technology and everything and moves the plot along. I don't know. But yeah. But good things.
I said I appreciated hearing the getting a backstory from the
getting a lot of the
other ones.
Yeah, and a lot of the fight scenes are cool. The coolest scene, in my opinion, was the spoiler time. The coolest thing, in my opinion, was the time reversal scene, like the way that was shot. Even though it was still a little cheesy with like hearing Flash's head monologue.
It's very I was saying like it's getting very teleserie. Like it's like a soap opera, or like like those ones that are memed where it's like Filipino soap operas do that, where it's like zoom shot, another shot, shoosh, whoosh, and then like I don't know, but yeah, it got, which is, it's weird that those moments ended up feeling like that, because of the vibe of everything else. Yeah, there's some characters that seem like they're kind of quirky and some aren't. Did the dad die in the other one?
I don't recall that being a thing.
I don't remember that either. And then you said like they introduced that guy, the Martian.
Yeah.
Martian.
Do you remember him in the
No.
Yeah. And,
I don't.
Okay. So anyway, but going really quick, going back to the time reversal scene, seeing the world just completely being destroyed is very Thanos-y, I guess. Like once the three boxes united, boom. But anyway, the time reversal thing where as he's running back like super fast, you can see like matter reforming in front of him as he's going. Like that stuff was really cool.
That was pretty cool.
The way they were shot.
Yes.
Okay, now regarding like the epilogue alternate universe stuff, because you had like questions.
Well, and also Joker was put in there to bridge like the. Has there been a movie with Jared Leto in that?
No.
Like, yeah, because there's like the Suicide Squad joke that universe.
Yeah, I think I think Warner Brothers was building that at one point, but they were building it like half-heartedly.
Yeah, that was trippy.
And so they were like, actually, we're just gonna not do it anymore, or we're gonna leave our options open, but we don't want to commit.
Because there's a Batman movie being filmed right now. Well, it was with Robert Pattinson.
Like a young Batman, like Batman when he was younger.
Oh.
Like Batman when he like.
But like he's gonna be young Ben Affleck.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because it's even like how they did Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, and like they were just like, this is a one-off. Like this isn't gonna be connected to any other existing thing right now. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Even though they'd want people, or they'd want to do more. Sorry. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Yeah, but this alternate universe was funny enough. Like it was alluded to in Batman versus Superman, where like there was a scene.
Well, there was a scene here, right, where it showed like Aquaman got stabbied, and then Wonder Woman was dead.
Yeah,
before Cyborg like touched the QB or something.
Right.
And he's like, was that him that saw that, or was it Batman that saw that? See,
that's the thing. Like Cyborg should have seen that, and then he should have mentioned something along those lines, but he didn't.
But it was like all like happening, like he all saw that like a flash before his eyes, right? Because it was like this was all like a slow motion moment.
Yeah.
So it like he was counting. I don't know. It's weird. It's not clear again because it's just these are things that just got mishmashed and
right.
Yeah, and I was also telling Daniel like or asking him about like the backstory because it was like Zack Snyder was the original director for the movie, but then he had like a family emergency thing, and then his daughter died or something, right? And he had to step back from the project.
Yeah.
And then so the director for it became Joss
Whedon, the guy who directed the Avengers films, the first two Avengers films.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, it's pretty crazy, and that like there's also scenes that I remember in the other Justice League that I don't remember.
The original Justice League.
Yeah, the theatrical release one that I don't that wasn't in this one. Like comedic scenes I specifically recall. It's crazy. It's interesting to see that a film can be so incredibly different, and there's so much to a film that doesn't make it to release or doesn't make it to the actual first cut. And it makes you think like what are some other things that never made it onto the cut that like would have been great to see in the film, in another film.
Yeah, so. That would be an interesting thing to expand on. But then, like, what if that became more of a thing of releasing like an alternate cut of a movie, but it's just like fan fiction kind of on like the biggest scale.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. I don't know, but it would be. I mean, it would be interesting. It's like. That would be interesting if it was like you did that as like a project for people to participate in, where it's like, hey, here are all these scenes, and here's like like kind of a general story, but you like put these scenes together in a way that you see fit. So like just have people work. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine, like, what's another big director?
Christopher Nolan.
And but he did Batman movies.
Okay.
But it's like, you know, like, you take him and be like, here, Christopher Nolan, here's all of the footage, like how would you tell this story? And, you know, like, give us a Nolan cut. That would be interesting. Anyway.
No.
How much do you want to rate it? How many slow-mo? Is there any other thoughts you have?
I still think maybe.
It's okay, you're doing great.
None of them were cool, and that's and that's where the movie fails, in my opinion.
None of the Justice Leagues?
Yeah, none of them are
what
cool.
What about
in this film.
Aquaman?
He acts cool, but he can't do nothing. Like, what are his powers even? Like, he couldn't even hold the sea back. Like, when he makes his grand entrance in the, like, at the end of the that one fight in the tunnels. Like, he can't even hold the water back. And so he's all fighting and like what is his powers even? I don't know. Just, does he have super strength, or is just really good with a staff that just, and that staff is just really strong? His
power is that he's really, really good looking. It's a strong power.
But see, the thing is, that's the only thing that makes him cool, is that he just looks cool and acts cool. But is Aquaman really cool though? Because technically Aquaman is the one that I want to like the most, because I think he's cool. And I appreciate, like, that Jason Momoa is a person of color, you know, in this group. He's a person of, like, Pacific
Cyborg?
Islander color.
Oh, okay.
Pacific Islander, I'm
what
sorry.
about Cyborg?
AAPI. Shout out to my oppies.
Anyways.
But, okay, yeah, like, Wonder Woman is cool just because she just looks cool and like, is a great person and everything, but her story is not really that cool. Like, her stake in the film, not really that cool. Superman,
she just seems like
Batman,
she's like so perfect.
Yeah,
like she's like so like just
she's doing this because it's just the right thing to do, because anybody who's good would do this. Like, that's not enough for me, you know? That's why she should have been, like, super pissed that her sisters in the Amazon got murdered, you know? Whatever.
I don't know.
Okay. What else? Cyborg, not cool. Definitely not cool. And he should be the coolest, because he was, like, a football player. And you know, like, and he's a brother, so why wouldn't he be cool? So whatever. I was gonna say Zack. I don't know why I wanted to call him Zack, but Flash, not that cool. Like,
just quirky.
Yeah, but all he was relegated to was being a battery or a charge or some magic spell sitting around waiting to be cast in the background. You know, like, why couldn't he, like, do some special fight scene here and there, you know? Like, that would have been cool to see him try to do a fight with Steppenwolf. Okay. Slow motion.
How many
scenes.
slow-mos out of 10?
I know mine already. Here you go.
6.5.
Wow. I give it a 6.
Okay. And that is an average of 6.25.
But see, take this with a grain of salt, though, is that, like, we're not used to seeing director's cuts. You know, and a director's cut is a little different, because you can't really, like, fault the film for having too many of these scenes.
For sure.
Or, like,
but it's also like we're like
have some pacing issues here.
Sure. But we're like overall, like, the story did not get conveyed very smoothly.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it should still be able to do that, even if it's a mishmash.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, it's a 6.5. Or sorry, it's a 6, average 6.25. But the reality is, like, certain key elements that would have been fairly easy to do could have put it easily at like an 8-ish.
Yeah,
Like, just make
still
these superheroes cool.
It's still fun to watch.
Yeah, I know.
So,
It is fun to watch.
Thank you for watching our videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We just watch movies and review them sometimes and stuff. So
Twitch.tv/DJ Bibinkahan. Follow or die.
No, don't die. Okay, bye.